Hey, welcome to a new SYNTH video. Today I'll show you the Capt'n Big-O oscillator from Cre8audio, made in collaboration with Pittsburgh Modeler, an analog oscillator with an original design that is now 1 year on the market and for me one of the most exciting releases in the budget-friendly area. It costs you around €150 and shows Cre8audio put the oscillator in the price range where you can find entry-level modules from Behringer and others. The Capt'n Big-O is budget-friendly, yes, but does not skimp on features. You can do much more than just output a saw or pulse waveform with PWM. It can be classic but also wild at the same time. I want to show you all the details in this review. So now to the basics. Capt'n Big-O has classic waveforms on board, including sine, triangle, saw and square with pulse width control. You can tune them with chorus and fine-tune knobs. The frequency range of the oscillator is pretty wide and goes from LFO up to audible spectrum. Then for the square, there is also pulse width modulation that sounds really fat and juicy. Next to the 1 volt per octave tune input, you can also find a hard sink for syncing the oscillator with another oscillator. There is also linear and exponential FM, each with your own amount knob. In budget analog oscillators, it is rarely the case that you can both. Nice to see, and it sounds really good. Okay, pulse width modulation, sync and FM are classic functions you have in many analog oscillators. Capt'n Big-O, however, also offers more unusual stuff that makes it much more exciting than a simple, more of the same analog oscillator. Pittsburgh Modular, the developers of the oscillator, have incorporated their custom wavefolding circuit, a function from the West Coast side, as well as the drive circuit in the module. So we drift into the world of harmonical richer sounds, timbres which are mostly found in complex oscillators. No, we don't change the module, we are still in the same €150 budget-friendly module. As a side note, the wavefolder is a tuned variation of the wavefolder found in the Voltage Lab synthesizer from Pittsburgh Modular, so it's a really good one. The implementation of these functions is the highlight for me. Both functions, the wavefolder and the drive circuit, are part of the entire signal flow. The sine wave is normaled to the input of the wavefolder circuit. You can route them out using the dedicated outputs and adjust them with the knobs. And both are also CV controllable, and so you can modulate the parameters with an LFO, with a sequencer, or even with an envelope. But the clever Cre8audio and Pittsburgh developers didn't stop here. You can also break the single path normalization. There are individual inputs on top of the module for the wavefolder and drive. This allows you to feed other signals in the circuit, or for simply patching the wavefolder output in the drive for a nice bit of saturation. other words, you get an oscillator, a standalone wavefolder and drive circuit in one module. That's pretty impressive for 150 euro. The wavefolder sounds lovely in my opinion. It catapults every classic sound, even with a slight turn on the pot, into new areas. The one we know from the West Coast world. Lovely timbres full of harmonics. The drive circuit on the other hand is a little less dominant, but gives every sound a nice warm and full body. Capt'n Big-O offers a lot for the asking price. Classic waveforms, PWM, linear and exponential FM, hard sync, wave folding, plus a drive circuit. Cre8audio and Pittsburgh Modular has created here an impressive oscillator that is completely convincing. From the price, from the features, and also an eye-catching design. What we want more? Maybe a 2 oscillator version. Maybe. I can only say, if you are looking for a non-budget exploding analog oscillator that is versatile and hands-on, this is the right model for you. For 150 euro, you can't go wrong here. Let me in the comments below what your favorite budget-friendly analog oscillator is. Maybe I missed it, and so maybe I could make also a video on this. And also leave your impression about Capt'n Big-O in the comments. It would be cool to discuss with you. I also linked the oscillator in the video description, so if you order it from my partners, you support the channel without extra costs. Thank you very much. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a subscription for more future videos. And big thanks for continued support, and hope to see you again very soon in one of the next videos. Bye!